25 drill, young and it's the real.
And what's going on, man? It's your boy Slice by AZ, man. We back with some old barber content with a Division I athlete. So we gonna get to it, man. First, bro, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, y'all? My name is RJ. I go to East Texas A&M. I hurdle. I'm also a sprinter as well, but don't look into that. I'm not that fast.
He told me, don't look on the T first.
Don't look up for the teeth.
Just take his word for it.
Just believe me, I sprint. Just believe me.
All right, bro. So, first question I'm gonna ask you is, how has knowing that you just got done with your freshman year, this your first summer as a collegiate athlete for you feel what I'm saying? So how has that been in managing that and training and stuff like that? What does that look like for you? What has it looked like for you?
For me personally, it's really just going out and working on mostly my explosion in the weight room.
Yeah.
I was noticing, like, even when I did get to college, like in the weight room I was lacking. Like I could tell, like,
yeah,
from high school up to college, like, that transition in the weight room was real different.
Definitely.
All the other dudes in there, they were sprinters, but they was squatting like 400, 300.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. So that's what I really need to get on right there.
Okay.
Getting a little more explosive in the weight room, getting stronger.
Yeah.
I think if I really get that right and I keep working on my technique over the hurdle, I'll be smooth.
Sounds good.
But I also been like managing and working too, so it's been a little struggle.
A little hectic, yeah, I feel you. It definitely is trying to like manage, trying to make some money during the summer, and on top of that, trying to train. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was my issue. I just got back from working at church camp.
Oh, yeah.
So but I'm on the clock with the kids 24/7. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I gotta wake up OD early to work out if I'm trying to work out, and then throughout the day I'm just constantly getting to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So.
Now I was just gonna ask you how that went, how church camp was.
No, it was smooth, bro. It was smooth. It was trying at times, but the enemy, when you're doing good work, he gonna try to get to you. But can't break a real MOG. You feel me? Might fall a little bit sometimes, but he gonna reach back out to me. You feel me? As long as I call out to him. But yeah, what you getting? Mid tape or low tape?
Mid tape.
Mid tape, bet. All right, so being brutally honest, bro. Yeah. What would you say you rate your experience, your freshman year being a Division I collegiate athlete? Honestly,
I say.
And why?
Okay, I'm gonna say 6 out of 10, cause the only time like I really enjoyed like school, I've never been one for doing assignments, grading, and all the other stuff, right?
You said what out of 10?
6 out of 10.
Okay.
Like I said, like I ain't been one to do like all the schoolwork and all that stuff. Like that's not really my thing. I really mainly went, get my degree and run college track.
Yeah,
that was the only part that was like really exciting for me.
Understandable.
Working on my degree and just going to practice, going to meets, traveling. That was the fun part for me. That was only like the second semester. So that first semester really took a toll. I was kind of like bored in my room trying to do schoolwork, trying to keep my grades up, all that. I wasn't going out as much as I thought I would, but it wasn't that bad. I just say I really only enjoyed just the track meets. That's really all I enjoyed.
That's real though. That's what you was there for the most part. So it's like nobody really enjoys the classroom.
Nobody.
So it's like, okay. And so I had to ask you, what was the hardest as this being your freshman year? What would you say was the hardest thing balancing going from high school track to college track?
Oh, I'm gonna have to say definitely the competition aspect.
Of course.
They, new NCAA rules. They had to cut a few people. So
yeah.
Our coach let us. He let us like know that like ahead of time that might be a new rule that they put in place. So really, like when we was there at practice, he was really competing like
daily.
Yeah, he was showing it like. Whoever showed up early, whoever came, put the work in all day, every day, like those are the people that really got to stay.
For sure. For sure got their spot.
Yeah, every single day I'd like make it a known thing that I was there. I was ready to work. I was
gonna handle business. Yeah,
exactly. So
understandably, trying to keep your spot, man.
Exactly.
And then it's gonna get to a point where it's like when you've worked so hard, not saying you can slack when you work so hard, but when you work so hard, it's like you don't gotta overwork yourself because you know like you put in so
Exactly.
much work, so you know your spot's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bro, that's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
What's some advice that you would give to another say say maybe a junior in high school
Junior high school.
that's trying to go do college track or college sports, not let's say college track,
Trying to get recruited.
not trying to get recruited, just advice as far as going in. Like, what would you tell them? What's something you would tell them to be prepared for, open their mind to, and just be ready for, and like just advice from somebody who just finished their first year.
Mm. Be real patient, especially when it comes to like times and improvement. That early on, like it's really rare if someone runs something crazy or if you do something crazy in the first few meets. So don't expect to pop out. Like especially here in Texas, you know it gets real cold in the first like 2 meets. So
Nah, for real.
don't ever doubt yourself or feel like you're not gonna get no better and that all the work you putting in isn't going nowhere.
This is
Because
definitely going somewhere.
I had that moment, you know, like early on in the season when I ran 14.5 and then I didn't run no faster than that till district.
Yeah.
That whole time I was just thinking I was gonna be stuck running 14.5 and I wasn't gonna really go nowhere where I wanted or get the looks I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I got to district, you know, I really
Popped
I
out.
don't know, yeah, popped out. I know I ran 14.1. I was like, okay, you know, so it was worth it. I just needed to time it. So
Yeah.
when I really got to that moment, that's when I realized, okay, it was worth it. You know, I wasn't wasting my time. Like I didn't do all that for no reason. So never doubt yourself and all the work you put in. Like as long as you're confident and you know everything you did was for a reason, and as long as you believe God has a plan for you, and He's really taking you somewhere with all the work. You really gotta let Him work through you and let Him guide you and let Him just don't waver. Just don't ever waver. That's really all you need to do.
You know what? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and switch topics. Now that you said that, how would you say your faith has grown, and what would you say your faith looked like your first year, like going into colleges like that? How has it grown, and what did that look like being a Christian athlete?
When I first got to school, honestly, my faith was not as strong as it needed to be. Like I was just surrounded by different people and new distractions
and that's real.
That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. It's just new distractions and
reality.
new temptations and all that. But let's go. Later on, one of my teammates, Trent Granberry, he takes pictures. He runs. He's no longer on the same team as me, but I'll never forget. I'm eating lunch and I'm just chilling, and he asked me, "Do I want to come to Bible study with him?" And I was ecstatic. I was excited because like I didn't know there was one for athletes. So as soon as he asked me, I was ready to go. Yeah, I was on it. So I was like, yeah, of course, man. Like, what time is it? What everything. So when I showed up, he was a little surprised because most of the time when he asked people like, you know, they actually want to come, they would just be like, oh yeah.
And then they won't go.
Yeah, so I came. It was great. I got to meet some other cool athletes on the football team. You know, not just track athletes, but like softball, soccer, basketball, football. All those guys, they were great people, and you know, we all got to study the Word of God. And I got real close. I learned a lot. I learned patience. I learned humility. Learned to control my lust a little bit more.
Amen.
That's what I really needed to work on, especially while I was around all those women my age and everything.
Nah, for real, because that's real life, especially when you get to college. Like, it's one thing when you're in high school, but then when you get to college, it's like you ain't gotta report home at no time.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't gotta do that. Ain't nobody forcing you to class.
Nobody's forcing you to do nothing.
Feel me? So no, that's the realest thing out of that's one of the realest things for sure. Okay, bro. That's smooth. That's smooth. What's something you would do differently the summer before you went to college?
Summer before I went to college?
Yeah, so like a year ago. What would you say, because you don't really know how to prepare, obviously. Like, I mean, you know how to think you're staying prepared going into your freshman year and going into track, but like what's one thing you would have changed? You know, like, okay, I know this is how it's gonna be.
I think I definitely would have made myself more of a planner for all my things. I would look more into my professors, what's it called? My classes, what was required for the classes. You know, when I first got there, I had no idea how like a syllabus worked. I didn't know most of my professors' names until like middle of the first semester. You know, I was just bad on stuff like that. I just came unprepared. You know, I didn't look into enough things because like no one forced me to. Like
Exactly.
they let my parents let me loose on that. They made it my responsibility. You know, second semester I learned from it, but I had to learn the hard way, and I kind of just wish I didn't. You know, it set me back a little bit. So personally, I definitely would have worked on being way more prepared for my classes, having the right materials.
Yeah.
I didn't come prepared with notebooks, stuff like that, planners. I wish I would have brought a calendar, things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely would have did that.
All right. Let me ask you an interesting question.
Yup.
Say it's an event you've never done before. What's one thing like if you could do it, you would go do? Like what's one event that you see be like, dang,
Triple jump.
triple jump?
Off rip, triple jump.
Everybody want to be a triple jumper.
Oh
Come
my
on, man. Everybody want to be a triple jumper.
That the actual triple jump, like the form.
Yeah.
I be doing that like just randomly. I be like, man, I want to do triple jump so bad.
Like, triple jump, bro. And see what's crazy, when I was in high school, bro, I loved like long jump. Like my junior, like right before my senior year, like junior year, sophomore year, I was falling in love with long jump more just because like it was easy progression.
Right.
Not necessarily easy progression, but it was like I saw the growth quicker and stuff like that. And on top of that, I was just like, okay, all it is run and jump far for real. But then when I got to my senior year, bro, I started falling in love with the technicality of long jump or triple jump. Like, okay, like if you change one, if your phase is like half a second longer, that could be 1 foot to 3 more feet.
Far,
you feel
yeah.
me? So it's like I fell in love with that part of it, bro. So ever since then, it's like, okay, I fell in love with the little things, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like similar to hurdles in that aspect. Like technique can take you a long way.
Yes, bro.
In a hurdles race and in a triple jump race. I mean, event like jumping. So
yeah,
really, like I think that's really another thing I appreciate about it. I just like the technicality and like how the phases. Like everyone's phase looks different. Like and you can see where someone's lacking, especially like in hurdles and in jumping. It's just there. So
yeah,
I like more of the technical events rather than like just sprinting, open sprinting.
yeah. And that's real because one of my teammates, actually my roommate Logan, he did the hurdles. He did his main is the 4 hurdles though. So like he was running. He was running cool the whole year, but like it was like something he was missing. But came conference, he like switched up his stride going to the first hurdle. I'm talking about. I think he dropped like a second or two and then qualified for natties, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. That's all. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I love the little things, bro. Like track, that's literally all. Like what's all about.
The little
like, technical stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what was the hardest workout you did?
Hardest workout I ever did? Oh, okay. So we got these hills. Well, not even like a big old hill. We don't got like hills. We got like going like up our highway, going towards our university.
Yeah.
There's like this hill, this big old dip, right?
No way.
So our coach would set up cones along the side of it, and like every Saturday morning, he would have us show up and just go run those. So I remember one of those days. I don't know what it was. The distance just changed up. It was like right before we started indoor season, I guess. And he had the cones lined up. I'm talking 250, 350, 450. That's where it's lined up at, right? And yeah, mind you, it's like 9 a.m. I'm thinking I'm tripping, but he's like, no, you got. And he just telling us I'm in the short sprint group, and we had like I think like 4 350s, and then like 2 250s. And it was like that. It was some crazy stuff. Honestly, I wasn't ready at all. It just blew me entirely. Like that last rep, I genuinely couldn't feel like my knees. Like I could feel my legs like deteriorating.
Yeah,
running up that hill. So that was like the craziest workout.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We definitely got some hills. Like we got this one, like it got to be at least a 200-meter hill, bro. So we got a 200-meter hill, and on Fridays in the preseason, every Friday is Hills Day. So we got Hills Day, and then we go to hurdle mobility. or one of the other before. But nah, so the hill I'm talking about is long, and depending on your group, like luckily I'm a jumper, so like I did like we got 5 hills, so it's like up, down. That's one, obviously. So basically, bro, I'm talking about took me out, bro, the first time. I thugged it out though, but I'm talking about once I started making it a competition, it became fun, bro. But I'm talking about every week it go up by 1 until season start. So we start with 5, but about a couple weeks later, we doing 8 hills.
Insane.
And don't get me started on like the 400 runners. Oh my god, they got like 10.
Hey, they get it bad, yeah. I be feeling so bad, but that's gonna be me this next season since I'm doing 400 hurdles.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing I gotta get in that type of shape. So
I'm gonna just go ahead and pray for you, my boy.
yeah, please do. I'm gonna pray for myself too. I hope I don't die out there.
No, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be warm. You're gonna be tired for sure.
Yeah, I survive. I'm not gonna lie, Coach Welly's workouts, he did get me ready for it because we do like small, like similar stuff to that.
Yeah.
In high school, I didn't know, but like when my coach told me those distances, I'm like, okay,
You've seen this before.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Okay, just not on that scale, you know, not where I'm actually doing like 6 reps of it. That's all it was that blew me. I didn't know he was gonna do that many.
Let me ask you a deeper question, bro. When you're on the track? What's your why?
My why?
What's your why? Yeah.
I guess my why mainly has to be like why I'm there.
And why do you get up and choose to get on the track every day? What's your why of actually going hard?
For going hard, for going for track.
Yeah.
Honestly, my love for it. It's brought me so much joy throughout my life. Like since I was 5, you know, starting from that age, running the summer track, getting up early, going to them meets just to run like the 50. Like that was the most exciting thing I had going for me. Like most of my childhood. So being older now, like being able to compete still, like having the ability to like win a race, compete in a race, anything, even just being around like a good track meet. Like I don't even have to go run. Like just being out there, seeing competition, seeing people push the limits of the human body, like really like, I don't know, it really inspires me, and I really do love it. I love it a lot, honestly. You couldn't take me away from it. I'd be so upset if I couldn't run no more, or if I just had to be away from track. I don't even need to run. I just need to be around it. That's why I want to coach afterwards. I just want to be around track most of my life.
All right, man. We made it to the end of the cut, man. Let me know what y'all think. Get my boy RJ right, man. And go ahead and tell them your socials, your events, what school you go to, and so tap in this season, man.
All right. Hey, y'all follow me on my Instagram, RJOTHL. That's my Instagram. My Snapchat, RJOTHL too. That's the Snapchat. Y'all check out. I'm finna pop out this season. I'm finna go crazy. Y'all watch. Y'all tune in, bro. Come on.
Tap in with him, man.
We out. Merch.
This is not a fire drill, young. This the real thing. It's the only fire. This the real thing.